I beg your pardon, good sir, but this is the Culinarians Guild. If you're here to dine at the Bismarck, one of our waiters will be along shortly to show you to your... Oh, you're not a patron. Might I assume then that you wish to become a culinarian? If so, I wholeheartedly recommend you join the Culinarians Guild, where one may learn the culinary arts are under the finest chefs of all the realm. What say you?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Then without further ado, I shall acquaint you with the history of our guild. They're chefs. It's not that deep. As you're doubtless aware, Limsa has long been the gastronomic capital of Eorzea. I didn't know that. The city's rich culinary tradition is the product of a unique combination of... Is it because you're the seaside people? I guess that makes sense. You get all the fish. The city's rich culinary tradition is the product of a unique combination of factors. The first is our proximity to the fertile lands and plentiful seas of Vilebrand, which have ever yielded bounteous produce. The second is our standing as the realm's foremost trading post, which grants us access to not only exotic ingredients from faraway shores, but also to foreign merchants versed in their use. We are, in short, the beneficiaries of culinary knowledge from every corner of the world. Until recently, knowledge of this kind was passed on solely through word of mouth, and was therefore susceptible to corruption and loss. But that all changed when one man made it his mission to catalog every recipe of note. His name was Admiral Gwalskif Baldwazen, and also known as Mast Cleaver. The man's love for fine cuisine was such as that at sea, he would regularly spend as much time preparing meals in the galley as giving commands on the bridge. It was none other than he who founded the Culinarians Guild and codified cooking methodology. Today, the guild carries on Baldwain's legacy through the scope of our endeavors. Though the scope of our endeavors has expanded significantly. Not content with simply preserving existing recipes, we labor tirelessly to devise wholly novel culinarian creations with which to delight the senses. To this end, our doors are open to folk from all walks of life, including adventurers such as your good self. One may liken our guild to a great pot of stew, and each member to an ingredient imparting a unique flavor. As with each dish, however, adding ingredients willy-nilly is certain to spoil the taste. Before you may take your place in the pot, you must be deemed a worthwhile addition by Guildmaster Lingsath, a man whose passion for cookery burns hotter than any oven. Before troubling him, I must warn you that ours is a truly sweltering kitchen. As such, you would be well advised to ask yourself, can I stand the heat? If you earnestly believe you can, speak to me once more, and I shall be glad to guide you through our enrollment process. So have you the resolve to walk the path of the Culinarian?
Yeah, give me a funny cook costume.
Wonderful, then you must speak to Guildmaster Lingsath at once. This will come as no surprise, but he is the finest chef in Limsa. His skill and dedication are second to none. You will find the Guildmaster up the stairs yonder, keeping a watchful eye on his charges. Impress upon him your desire to learn, and he will surely find a place for you in his stew, by which I mean the guild.
My hair is gonna get in the stew. I'm gonna have to wear a full body hairnet. Oh god.
Well met, adventurer. I take it you want to join our guild. Let's have a good look at each other then. What's an underfed whelp like you know about cooking? Judging by them scrawny arms of yours, you'd struggle to lift a spoon, never mind a skillet.
Scrawny arms, huh? I mean, like, you are a Rogadin, but, like, I'm pretty fucking jacked.
I jest. It don't take much muscle to be a culinarian. Hells, it doesn't even take talent, at least not on its own. No, son, more than anything else, becoming a good cook boils down to passion. If you got that, there ain't nothing you can't achieve. So tell me, have you got it?
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Your passion for the culinary arts is plain to see. You're definitely here because you love cooking and not because it's like just to get a dance later, but you have to do a rep grind to do that dance, but you have to have a crafting skill to do the rep grind to get the dance. That's the spirit. Okay. But yeah, when he said scrawny and underfed, I was like, oh yeah, because it's like you're not fat from cooking, so you must not like cooking that much. It's like the first judgment. I'm like, okay, I get it. Then he's like but then he's like, you have small arms. I'm like, okay, no. And you'll be needing every bit of it if you want to become a master culinarian. Why, if mastery was a 12-course dinner, I'd hardly have finished the soup. Make no mistake, our trade's as tough as old mutton, and passion's the only thing that gets us through the grisly bits. But enough talk. What do you call yourself? Well then, Zev, welcome to the guild. To mark the occasion, I present you with your very own skillet. Ain't much to look at, but it'll more in service of a novice like yourself. Now then, let's see whether you can tell which end's which. I know I said you'd struggle to lift a spoon, but you've won me over. Now show me you can, older skillet, and I'll get you started on your first task. I think they're saying I have to change into the class, because I think you physically switch into classes like these ones. Changing classes. You change your main hand. Man, I do this so little that I don't remember how to do it. I just got a crafting log for the first time. This is all first. I'm breaking into entire systems I've ignored until now. Like, I have my first reputation meter ever. I got this far without having a reputation meter of any kind, which is astonishing to me, but I guess it's because only optional things have reputation meters. You don't have, like, a Limsa Laminsa reputation meter or something. Well, that's where the other ones are hiding. Yeah. The whole other tab for the crafting. Jeez. Did the soul crystal? No, it's the main hand. Switch to a skillet. Oh my god. Help. I'm not wearing any clothes. Help. I look like this now. This is my best level 1 gear or something. There, I've been cooking. Wait, what? Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember applying the horns to that armor set. What? Why do I have horns on? Does it say? Is there like an error message? I don't know why I have horns right now. That's not part of that glamour. And it's not what I was wearing before. I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna have horns in this quest, whatever. I see you're holding the skillet the right way around. Good. A culinarian lives and dies by its utensils. Get that in your head before you do aught else, or your food will look like shite and taste worse. Now let's see what you can do. For starters, I want you to make me a maple syrup using your skillet. Make maple syrup? I don't even know how to actually do that. Recipes as simple as they come. You just need 2 things: maple sap and fire shard. Jossie sells sap over at the guild counter. Now time's a wasting, so get to work. I don't pay to keep folk waiting in our trade. Or it don't pay. Time to learn how to do crafting in this game for the first time. And see how it isn't or isn't like other MMOs. All disciples of the hand receive a crafting log which contains the recipes of every item they can synthesize. The crafting log can be obtained by selecting logs from the main menu. To begin synthesis, you must first select the crafting class and level tier of the item you wish to create. Once you have highlighted the item and confirmed the possession of the... I don't know. Actions and traits. It's a good starting point. There we go, crafting log. I figured that'd be around here. Should just put that on my bar. That's probably all I need right now. Maybe my There you go. Get that random mount button on my bars. Alright, let's see. So, 1 maple syrup is made out of fire shard. I got a bunch of that, apparently. And then maple sap. He said somebody here sells maple sap. Jossie, the supplier. Wild onion. Okay, Mineral Wasser mit Eis und Zitrone. Alright, these are not alphabetical. Okay, a little higher than I wanted to go. Okay. Oh, right bumper is okay. Left bumper is forward. Right bumper is backwards. I guess that makes sense because it's above them. Just, you know, read left or right is what I'm used to. I guess the buttons might be backwards because Japan or something. It doesn't matter. There you go. I'm not used to how these menus work here. Alright. Maple syrup, please. Increase the quality. Increases to quality are normal. Sure. Okay. At 100% efficiency, progress increases by 6. Okay. What are you talking about? Start? No. Progress? What is the screen? Oh, crafting, but okay, tutorial. Crafting is similar to battle in that various actions are used to proceed. Successfully crafting an item entails using a synthesis actions to achieve 100% progress before material durability reaches 0. If durability reaches 0 before progress has reached 100%, the synthesis will fail and some of the materials will be lost. Items that you have successfully crafted at least once will appear in with a checkmark on their icons. Crafting an item for the first time will earn you a special experience point bonus. Okay. How do I do actions? Actions and traits. Basic synthesis. Okay. I guess I'll put that here. Everything else I can't do yet. Right? I was just looking for a craft button to just be sitting there, but I guess that's not how it works. Da, 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 da. This is different from what I'm used to, but I'll figure it out. So you straight up have like skill buttons. It's like they give you an entirely new class with new skill bars, and you equip a bunch of new skills to all of those slots. Alright, so let's put these menus over here then. Because, I'm gonna have to have a bunch of skills equipped eventually, apparently. What in the 7 L's are you waiting for? I told you to make me maple syrup, didn't I? Yeah. Oh. There it is. I made 3, apparently. Look at me go. The maple syrup's ready, is it? About bloody time. Let's see how it tastes, then. Oh, this ain't bad. Flavor's alright. Consistency's nearly there. And short a damn sight better than a lot of novices manage. As you probably know, maple syrup's one of the most popular sweeteners around, and a key ingredient in a matter of cakes and treats. What you probably didn't know is that boiling the stuff down gets you maple sugar, a different sweetener with different uses. Just goes to show even the simplest ingredients can have hidden complexities. I said earlier that a culinarian lives and dies by his utensils. Well, that's just the half of it. He also needs to know his ingredients, and that's somewhat that only comes from experience. Keep your nose on the stove and report back when you're ripe for another task. Need to hit level 5 now. A hempen kurta. Does it affect my crafting skills at all? Doesn't even look good. Yeah. How many do I have? 100? Okay, I have 0 rocks. I'll grab... Oh, I'm getting all of them? Oh, okay. Bah, I leveled again. Okay. Oh, I'm wearing like ballerina shoes. In addition to having horns. I think just something's going on because I don't have enough things for all my slots. Wait, but I do have feet. I don't understand. What? I don't know why my glamours aren't working. Wait, that one worked? I've never seen this before. I don't know what would cause this. Okay, that one worked. You can tell if they worked based on the other preview window anyway. Huh. Yeah, I can't fully put this armor set on. The collar... I'm missing my collar, and my glasses, and my shoes. What? That's not even close. I have no idea what's going on there. Does this one work? Of course, that's the one that works. But now the bunny's still on. This is so odd. Alright, well this one works, so I'll use this one. That was odd. Alright. Grinding time, I guess. So what do I have the chunks to make? Table salt. Out of other salt. I made it for the first time. Check mark. Maple sugar. They said I get an experience bonus for things I... Oh. Can I sort by things I do have the materials for? Display only recent recipes, hide completed recipes. Huh. But can I make you show me only things that I currently have the materials for? Okay, I have no oranges. Okay, so this... The little gray numbers are how many I have. That's the best you can go by. Buffalo milk? They might sell buffalo milk in there. Alright, I went and bought 5 of everything. Because it's not like anything is actually expensive. Let's see if that lets me actually get anything done. Alright, there you go. I'm level 5. Everything else will wait until after this. You come at a good time, hero. Just so happens I need your help with something. One of our chefs buggered up an order a bit ago, and he's been down in the dumps ever since. Ingham, his name is. Joined the guild a few moons before you did, determined lad, but don't take failure too well. Any road, you can't have him crying into soup, plays havoc in the seasoning, see? So I wants you to try and cheer him up. And there's not like a good meal to take a man's mind off his many failings. A nice bit of grilled trout should do the trick. 'Tis one of his favorites. Aye, if you was to cook up a plate of that, I reckon he'd find the experience highly motivating. The main ingredient, princess trout, can be added at the Highland. As for Ingham, You'd find him working in the kitchens. Prepare the dish and take it to him. Happy grilling.
Highline?
Alright, I'm back with the trout.
Yep. Improving item quality. Increasing the item's quality during synthesis improves the chances that the resulting product will be of higher quality. Quality is normally improved by using touch actions. However, in addition to reducing material durability, these actions also require crafting points to execute. So I have CP to spend. The higher the overall quality of a completed item, the higher the experience point reward will be. What is CP? How do I gain or lose CP? So I now have basic touch. So basic synthesis increases progress, 100% efficiency, 100% success rate. Basic touch increases quality, 100% efficiency, 100% success rate. Uses 18 CP, and this uses 0. Okay. But 2% HQ. Is that worth it at all? Let's lower this. So here you can see my CP. He's like tasting it, I guess. At 6% chance. That's not very good. But does it carry over from craft to craft or something? I ran out of durability. What did... Okay. You return the following to your bag unused. Okay, so I didn't lose the stuff. So I didn't keep an eye on the durability, which was being spent by each usage. Looks like you lose 10 each time? Yeah. This is how far I can go before I run out of durability. Boom. Was it better or normal trout? Not sure.
What is it? A grilled trout? For me? Well, yes, I am quite fond of the dish, but what have I done to deserve it?
It doesn't automatically tab to the thing because it's not the convenience of when you have your quest menu and there's like one item in it.
The guildmaster thought it would cheer me up, you say? Well, meaning though he may be, food is not the solution to every woe. But come, let us see your handiwork. It is my duty as your senior to give you counsel, after all.
Oh my god, it's so Kirby. Why is it like that? Is it supposed to be in a bowl?
Surely not. You made this? Truly, the aroma, it's delightful. And the skin, ever so slightly charred, just as it should be. 12 save me. The thought of sinking my teeth into the crispy layer and tasting the tender flesh beneath. Beg pardons. As I was saying, this is quite impressive. In fact, I doubt even the guildmaster would be able to fault it. Trust me, I know. But I don't understand it. You've been scarcely here long enough to learn syrup making, yet you're already capable of this? It's like you're some kind of fucked up RPG protagonist or something. Do you know how long it took me to achieve the same? 6 bleeding moons. Gods, I'm so utterly devoid. Am I so utterly devoid of talent? No. No, I will not be outdone by a mere novice. I refuse to be outdone. My apologies. I thank you for the trout and would have you accept this knife from me. Use it in conjunction with your skillet and your cooking experience. It will be much enhanced. Do not mistake it for a gift. It is a payment for the trout, nothing more. Besides, it would give me no pleasure to get the better of a man who wasn't properly equipped. Now please, leave me be. I have stock to take. We have rivalry and everybody hates me. Certain gear grants you bonus to craftsmanship, control, and CP values. A higher craftsmanship rating hastens the progress of synthesis. Greater control increases the chance of creating high-quality items. Additional CP improves your crafting stamina. Outfitting yourself with an eye to your current objective will increase the efficiency of your current crafting endeavors. Okay, when am I going to look like a chef? I can't even wear that item. Can I not even wear a chef's hat? I just realized I probably can't even look like a chef. Those are goofy looking. The maple patterns. Am I picking one? I guess. Does this affect stats? Control plus 8. Oh, they all can affect my control. Okay. I assume auto-equip still applies to crafting items. Bajoom. Still mostly doesn't work, but this one does. Oh. I think it's because these are combat items, but only some of them are. So like if it's considered to be a combat item, I can't wear it, can I? But like which of these are decided to be combat items? I mean the armor's obvious, I guess. That's why I can wear these fully cosmetic sets. My necklace collar thing counts as a combat item, I guess. I can be full werewolf, no problem though, of course. That's why these cosmetic-y things work fine. And the chicken suit. This is funny. Ah. Yeah, that's the only one that changed. Okay, that gives me my normal helmet at least. Now I can dress up like I'm in a restaurant, kind of. Just need to hide the I just had to switch something that didn't have a helm, so it wouldn't be automatically showing like some random thing like bunny ears that don't fit at all. Don't fit even one bit at all. So I auto-equipped my new stuff already, right? Oops, shit. Got all distracted by the other stuff. So I should have like better gear now. I guess I'll just keep trying to craft everything, right? I'm not level 7 yet, which I think is when I get the next skill. So I guess I'll keep doing quality increases now, because I've got all this extra durability to spend. Da 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 da. You level really quickly. Master's Mend. It restores item durability by 30, but it costs CP. Does my CP replenish automatically? I think it does. I think your CP is only another budget that you balance for that particular attempt. I think you only have to worry about your CP and your durability and your quality level all within that one craft, and then when afterwards it's over. Okay. So get close as you can to capping out, and then see how far you can go at pushing it. So now it's at 10 durability. Now I can restore durability by pulling it off the flame. Gotta check. Okay, no, the purple number is the cost. Okay, so restoring durability costs a ton of CP. So now I'm out of CP. But the basic synthesis is free. So I was able to get it to 13%. I think I don't know if I triggered actually getting a good number though. I probably didn't. But I'm level 8 now. So I'm sure that's probably level 10. A new tier of stuff? It's a fun little kind of puzzle thing to kind of just poke through. Just kind of keeping an eye on a series of values and balancing them before it all goes bad. With the hopes of getting some kind of chance at a bonus that you still might not get, honestly. You do not get that percentage of success very high of getting it better than normal. Have I ever succeeded yet? I can't tell.
I never see a thing in the text saying I did a better one. Oh. Proof of completion in the crafting log. Oh, I think they just mean the check marks, yeah. I once again have even more abilities. Oops. Level 9 gave me Hasty Touch, increases quality, and requires no CP. 60% success rate. Rapid Synthesis, increases progress. 250%, but only a 50% chance of succeeding. Okay, so we have risky ones now. This does the same thing as that, and this does the same thing as that. And they don't require CP to use, but they might not succeed, which means you might waste durability, I think. And repairing durability is really expensive, so that's how they balance that, I guess. I'm not actually paying any attention to what I'm crafting. It's just the next thing that I haven't crafted yet in the current highest tier. That logically seems like how I'd get the highest chances of stuff. Hasty Touch. Let's see if it works. Oh my god. Aggressive chopping. Look at him go. It's technically working, I guess. Screw my durability, though. I'm not sure if it's ultimately worth it, because it tanks my durability so fast. Not level 10 yet. Grilled dodo. Let's do the big one. The risky business, 250% success. Oop, it failed. Which reduces durability. Oh my god, I'm failing. That was a huge waste. Oops, that finished it. I didn't mean to do that. Quick synthesis. You can now use quick synthesis. It's only available for any item you've successfully crafted at least once using traditional methods, and can significantly reduce the amount of time required to create multiple normal quality items. So it's just if you want to give up and not try to make anything better, I think. To begin quick synthesis, open your crafting log, select the desired recipe, and then press data. So you just quickly churn through some stuff, basically. No new skills, I don't think. Nope. So back to this dude.
Ah, Zev. Fine timing, I need your help. Remember Ingram? Well, your grilled trout did wonders for his motivation. Lad's been working his ass off ever since. Any road, I thought I'd give him a chance to prove himself with a big order for delivery, but it looks like you might have bit off more than he can chew. Now everything he's made to satisfaction, the problem being what he's not made, and I'm talking about a missing... I ain't talking about a missing tweel. What? Nor a stray crouton either. I don't know what that word is. Twile? I'm talking about the bleeding main course of grilled dodo. That's what I just crafted. So I'll be much obliged if you could whip up 2 servants instead and get them over to him quick. Because in case you're not familiar with the dish, I already made it. 'Tis one of the Bismarck's old favorites. You rub garlic and salt into a piece of dodo tenderloin and then grill it. Shouldn't pose a rising star like yourself no trouble. I literally already crafted that. That's really convenient. What is it now? The Guildmaster's entrusted me with the preparation of a sizable order, so if you don't mind, I shall get back to work. Sup? You've brought me 2 servings of grilled dodo. And what precisely do you propose I do with the main course? How could I have forgotten the main bloody course? And it's far too late to start preparing now. Damn it, your grilled dodo will have to do. I only hope the quality of other courses and accompaniments compensates for my bad dodo. How dare you? By the 12 you cooked these? A golden brown hue, tantalizing with the eyes betwixt a perfect diamond pattern of griddle lines. I would be intimidated by having to eat meat that's that big. What the fuck? That's so much meat. Who and why? Is that a hard-boiled dodo egg and then 2 mushrooms? The surface is seared to perfection. Eye over a hot fire to seal in the juices. Did this table turn into a different table since last time? Just as Guildmaster teaches. And this irresistible aroma, just enough garlic to balance Dodo's gamey richness, but not so much to overwhelm the palate. Beg pardon, as I was saying, this is impressive. Grilled Dodo may seem a simple dish, but therein lies the rub. Ha, because he rubbed the garlic rub. If one thing go wrong, everything goes wrong. I could not have produced anything near this standard. Gods damn it, I practiced day and night in order to prove my skills, and only to botch my largest ever order. Then you come along and save the day, having conveniently already built the dodo for no reason? Built? You of old bloody people. What have I done to deserve this? I've been here for like 45 minutes or less. Suffice it to say, I am not pleased with how things have turned out, but you've done me a kindness and I always repay my debts. Listen well, for I shall share with you information that should prove your profit. You know what guild levies are, I trust? Well, there's a variety that calls for culinary expertise. They're known as tradecraft levies, and they provide an excellent opportunity to hone your skills while earning coin. If such work interests you, I recommend you speak with Timokri of the Adventurers Guild. And on that note, away with you. Headgear? Can I wear this headgear? Nope. And the gloves. Control, craftsmanship, control. That's a lot of craftsmanship. I don't think I have a helm that gives me stats though. Maybe. Craftsmanship and control, holy crap. Item comparison. The Manderville that's just, I guess I'm okay, that's gathering and craftsmanship, so it's already pretty good. Item comparison. Okay, yeah, this helm doesn't have any stats. To get on that. And I leveled up again. This is rapid fire. Look at me go! Okay, I need to go speak with Lucia? Wait. I already forgot what he's got. I had to go talk about levies. Drove the Chevy to the levee. Can I go back to the chat? Does the messages that he said don't show up in here? Oh, event, I think. Speak with Timokri of the Adventurers Guild. Is there an Adventurers Guild in this town, I assume, too? I don't have to go to the sands. What is a levy? I'm level 11 already. Alright, let's see if we can make sense of this stuff, Timokri. Welcome. The people of Eorzea are in constant need of a helping hand. Might you know of anyone talented in the arts of battle or spellcraft? You? Oh no, the guildmaster would have my head on a platter if I would allow one as green as you to take the tasks. I've been interested. Oh. Did I misread something? If you earn coin, go talk to Timokri. And then she's like, ew, gross, get away from me, peasant. Okay. I guess that's a dead end.
Running around with a skillet on your hip is pretty funny. Just because, what? I might have to whip it out at any moment. Pearl chocolate? Oh, I can't make that. I can make tomato sauce. And here we go. Okay, so... Rapid synthesis, go. Succeed. Fuck me. Okay, it's not worth it. I lose every dice roll with these things. It's a huge waste. It just makes me worse off than these reliable things that always work. Oops, I forgot to use the other ability. Whoops. Oh, I actually do have all these items. Parsnip. Oops, I didn't do the math in advance to see if it was going to do that or not. Obviously, I want to do the other quality things first. Oh, yep, okay. Stroke the quality until it's happy. One more, and we're both capped out on CP and durability. And we chop, 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 chop. This is more engaging than crafting in Guild Wars or World of Warcraft, I guess, because you just press a button and walk away. God, with Inscription, I press a button and I walk away for like 10 minutes as he just keeps going because it's so bar intensive. That's 18. It's 36, so that was 18 per thing. 36 plus 8 is 44, 54. So I can do one more and I still won't be there. Right? Yeah. Okay. Was repairing it even worth it? I think it was. Okay, I think I did still need to repair to get there. Ding! I'm still at level 13 though. As synthesis progresses, material condition will fluctuate between excellent and poor. What? Material condition? Why is it doing that? Use touch actions when condition is either good or excellent will result in greater success and greater increases in quality when the action is successful. Note, however, that in the following step, the material condition will always drop to poor. So use a touch thing when it's in good or excellent state to get a better bonus. But then I have to like get back up. So there's another thing. There's another system to keep an eye on. Huh. I also just got another ability. So level 11 is Inner Quiet. I guess I've had that for a while. Grants a bonus to control with every increase in quality. Stacks 11 times. Grants a bonus to control with every increase in quality. Increases. Okay. Gotta keep all these words straight. I'm getting a lot of terms back to back. Do nothing for one step. You just wait. Huh. So I guess that makes you get out of... I guess that helps you go from poor to higher if you're not doing anything without messing with the durability, maybe. Restores 20 CP. Available only when the material condition is good or excellent. Tricks the trade. So you get more CP. I assume that makes the skill... I assume that makes it so that it's no longer good or excellent. Otherwise you could keep pressing it or something. I don't know. I'm on a new tier though. Can I make any of that? I can make this one. Meat kebab. So condition is normal. So start cooking. I guess the higher level it gets, the harder it probably is to craft at all. What you got or something? Maybe. So basic touch. Condition's still normal, unless I'm missing something else somewhere. Condition is good. So now I can press Tricks the Trade. Which loses the good condition but gives me more of that. And does not use durability. So that's one of the things I was wondering about. Let's get the durability up. I forgot what Inner Quiet does again. Oh, I should have done that earlier. Ever increasing quality, giving you more control. Well, it's too late in the process to get that bonus now. This is interesting. It's probably not very interesting to watch. But I am like thinking more than expected. It is like a little puzzle. But it's not very visually interesting. Or even or not necessarily even easy to follow. I don't know, unless you already know what's going on. Although if you've been paying enough attention, then you've been learning alongside me, I guess. Still not level 15, which is presumably where the next story quest is going to be. I don't think I can craft any of these. Gonna have to downgrade. I can make grilled carp. I was supposed to do this. Really? Oop, hello. Oops. I just need to get rid of this thing. The crank. There we go. The crank of my desk was sticking out. Activate Inner Quiet. Does that make the condition? It went down to poor. Okay. But now every increase in quality will be good. I think that lasts. Does it last forever or for one turn? So increase control for every one of these. This is a process. Hey, getting lucky here, kind of. So I'm kind of like getting excellent. Getting into a bit of a loop where I can kind of keep going, but now I can't, I think. Yeah, I can't get any more durability. Look, it's all purpley. Oh yeah, my quality's higher. So I think I was misinterpreting it for a while. I think I thought that you get your percentage higher, and then when you finish crafting, you get a percentage chance of it being this or that. But I think that's just the percent chance of the quality going up more. I don't know. I'm a little thrown off. I'm a little confused still. But the quality meter itself is what I'm trying to increase, and then that, like, how high the quality meter affects something, I guess. And then I get more experience for how high that meter gets. I think the high quality percentage is like the chance I have of having it be a big boost, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm gonna stop guessing. Anyway, I went a little fast, so I probably screwed up a couple times on the best thing to do. You gotta keep an eye on Tricks of the Trade, because you can just lose track of when it even pops up. Anyway, I think you guys basically get it. This is the cycle. At this point, it's getting slower and harder to do. And I'm running out of materials. So I'm gonna have to put more effort into figuring out what to do next. There we go. Took a little bit longer, but we got there.
Well, if it ain't young Zev, and judging by the burns on your hands, you've been working hard at cooking. Good on you. You're an inspiration to your peers, lad, especially Ingram. I better not be burning my hands. This is gonna light on fire. Fur. He's been looking like a man possessed since the business with the grilled dodo. Not that it's made much difference. Truth be told, I'm convinced he made pig zero things again. He hasn't told me much, mind, but it's writ plain on his face. I've tried to prise the story out of him, see if there's aught I can do. do like, but he bites his tongue when I'm around stepping sod. Any road I was thinking might be he'd open up to one of his peers and see, and as you've had such an effect on him, I reckon you might be just the lad for the job. So do us a favor and coax the story out of him, would ya? I will lend him an hand if he needs one. He's gonna be sad. You again. What have you come for this time? Oh, I see. The Guildmaster has you spying on me now. He thinks I'm incompetent and can't be trusted to do my own work. Who am I fooling? If Lingsat thinks I'm incompetent, it's because I am. With me, it's one bungled order after another. It shames me to reveal this to you of all people, but I've offended one of Bismarck's regulars. The man, Mayatimaga is his name, has a soft spot for meat mikabobs. And so I thought I'd impress him with a complimentary skewer, only to have his expression turn sour the instant he took a bite. I'll never forget the steel in his voice when he said that he would have words with the management. I meant to add luster to Bismarck's proud reputation, instead I tarnished it. I want to set things right, but I don't know how. Meitamaga's out there on the terrace, but I just can't bear facing him again. Not this soon. Gods, what am I to do? No, I shan't be ordering anything else. I see you're still here. Let me guess, you've come to apologize on behalf of the sorry excuse for a chef who made the god's awful meat mikabob. Well, I'm afraid the damage has been done. I have been served second-rate food at the Bismarck. It is only right that the man responsible should be dismissed, and I mean to see to it that he is. Do not mistake my intention. I do this solely to preserve the Bismarck's good name. Were it to become known that Lingsat was employing the services of inferior chefs, this once fine establishment would soon fall into disrepute. You have yet to speak a word, but I take you are not pleased with my evaluation. Very well, if you would have me believe that this incident was an aberration and not, in fact, indication of a general decline in standards, I suggest you convince me with your cooking. I will not have it said that I am an unreasonable man. Make me another meat mikabob, one fit for consumption this time, and I shall reconsider my stance. Did I already make one? I did. Cool. Where is my meat mikabob? The other fellow's attempt may have been unpalatable, but at least I did not have to wait for it. I literally didn't move. I was standing here the whole time and immediately handed it to you, you fucking weirdo. Ah, here it is, finally. Unless you have any objections, I shall sample it in your kitchen. That way I can treat Lingsat to my opinion with the flavor still fresh upon my palate, and then his brain's gonna explode. Oh my god, he's like the chosen one or something. Well, well, it would seem you have made amends for your fellow chef's failure. This is as moist and flavorsome a meat mikabob as I have ever tasted, even though I've clearly not had any of it yet. And I've tasted more than I can count. As a matter of fact, I consider myself something of a connoisseur of the dish and know more than a little about its preparation. I don't. Would you like to tell me what you think your colleague did wrong? First of all, his eagerness to seal in the meat's moisture. He left it searing for far too long, producing something akin to charcoal. Not so with your dodo. Its surface is charred just enough to be aromatic, while the middle is still moist. Second, your friend grilled all the ingredients together, even though tomato and paprika require far less time over the fire than meat. To your credit, you did not fall into this trap. Last but not least, your friend was too heavy on the salt. Those with underdeveloped palates may beg to differ, but it is the harmony of sweet, sour, and salty that makes the mikabob. And yours, my friend, struck the perfect balance. Which brings me to my conclusion. I was wrong to assume that the quality of your colleague's dish was indicative of the general decline of your standards. It would seem the Bismarck's reputation is in no immediate danger. Thus reassured, I shall forget about the incident. Master Lingsat has done well to train such a capable culinarian. He didn't teach me shit. I've just been in the corner doing this myself. I pray you continue honing your skills under his tutelage. He honestly hasn't taught me anything. Oh my god, I'm back here.
He's only pretending to mentor me.
Ah, Zev. Just the man I was looking for. Words already reached me ears about what you got up to while I was away. To Iram Talit, you single-handedly restored Almighty Maga's faith in Bismarck. For that, you have me gratitude, lad, and Ingram's too. I told him to thank you in person, but he's too bloody proud. Don't hold it against him, though, eh? I've already forgiven the daft sod. I don't know what you heard about me, but I ain't never been one to give none of mine the axe for buggering up a dish or three. There's no denying our patrons are important, but they ain't me main reason for being here. Nay, me first duty is the training of culinarians, even though I don't train you. And even if the good name of the restaurant suffers for it, you won't see me shedding no tears. You know why, son? Because it's the people that ultimately make this place, and more than anything else, it's their passion for cooking that I wants to bring out. Truth be told, there's only one reason I'd send a man away, if we stopped wanting to be a culinarian. Of course, I doubt that's gonna happen to the other guy, isn't it? Of course, I doubt that's somewhat that will ever apply to you. In the short time you've been here, you've already proven yourself more than capable. And so long as you keep your nose to the stove, you're only gonna get better. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of, and tasting it for good measure.
Stats are getting higher. Ooh, a waist. I don't think I have a waist. Nope, so that one. Just a whole slot I don't have yet. Level 20. Yep. It's just like class quests, which means it probably spreads out later like class quests did too.
Level 20.
Took a little bit, but we got there.
I'll do, Zev. Been taking care of yourself, son. Remember, if you ain't got your health, you ain't got nothing. Speaking of health, one of our lot ain't been her normal self of late. Diving Dove's her name, and she's having a bit of trouble letting go, judging by the grimace she's been wearing. I told the poor woman she should take better care of herself, but she will barely leave the kitchen for anything, which is probably the only problem.
It's already hard enough to read the tiny text with the weird words that are made up a lot of time in this game, but now there's just a bunch of missing stuff that just makes it so you cannot scan it. You have to like triple check what you're reading.
Which is probably how the problem came about. Now I comes to think of it, and he wrote if it ain't sorted soon, I'm worried she'll burst. Do you know what a Pixie Plum is, son? It's a fruit what's native to Kurthus and just the thing to help solve Diving Dove's problem. Trouble is, they're bitter as sin when fresh. Which is why plenty of chefs don't cook things. Of course, when they don't know... Of course, what they don't know is you can get rid of the bitterness by drying them. Better still, doing so brings out their natural sweetness without affecting their other properties, giving rise to the noble treat that is dried plum. Now I would have made these myself, but we ain't got no plums at the moment, and I can't very well leave me post to go and get them. So I needs you to do the procuring and the making in instead. You can pick the plums in the wilds if you're fond of foraging. Failing that, take a gander at the market board in West Acra's Alley. Already been there. Oh, and once the dried plums are ready, see that Diving Dove eat some, would you? Aye, and you might want to avoid letting on about the whys and wherefores, touchy subject of all that. Whew.
So I eventually got there. I had some complications that came up, which is that one, I was in the mode that just shows stuff you haven't made yet because of the bonus experience that I want, obviously. But I did need to like sometimes type in the search bar ingredients that were used in some of the recipes because there's stuff that you have to make with other stuff. The biggest tip was like table salt. I'm like, oh yeah, I make my own table salt. And then I started searching other things, and I'm like, oh yeah, those are other things that I make myself, and I just ran out from when I made it. Then you can't just buy them at the store. But then eventually, making everything you can yourself and also buying everything at the store is not enough, so I just walked over to the market board and would just buy, usually there's like one thing you're missing for whatever current recipe you're looking at, and it's like there's some guy selling it for like 2 gil at the market board half the time. And so I just stood there in front of the market board and just
got that shit done. And apparently I already have plums too. I've consistently already have made whatever they ask of me. You want me to give you my opinion on your handiwork? Yeah, if I can find it in my giant collection of me having made every dish under the sun, apparently. And it's just in my inventory, full of preservatives, I guess. Well, my dodo won't need turning for a little while, so I suppose I can spare a moment. I thought that was a euphemism, but no, she means she's cooking dodo. Everyone's cooking dodo. It's the primary dish of this coastal city is dodo meat, apparently, which is confusing in its own way. Let's go to the upper floor. It's just an entire jar of it. Oh, these are lovely. What kind of fruit did you say they were? Pixie plums. Well, I never. There isn't a hint of bitterness about them. You couldn't tell they were plums? The drying process rids them of that, you say? I had no idea. Truth, the only thing I did know about pixie plums is that they're a traditional remedy for... Now, look here. We've barely exchanged 2 words since you joined this guild, and yet you're here being presumptuous. What? It's all the guildmaster's idea. Oh, gods, has the man no decency? This is an outrageous invasion of my privacy, unforgivable and strangely moving. As busy as I am not so busy as Mr. Lingseth. Yet somehow he finds the time to look after his many charges while I can scarcely spare a moment to look after myself. I've been working so hard, and maybe effort is not the answer. Perhaps I just need to relax a little. Thank you for the gift. I promise to take better care of myself in the future. Which one of these do I want? I haven't looked at gloves lately, have I? Oh yeah, my current gloves don't have any stats on them. Look at me go. I'm solving problems. Ba, 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 ba. At least those give me a level up. So there's that. Oh yeah, I googled it last night. I think I found that you need to do like the first mission that unlocks levies or something, or levies, the leave quests that were there. And those might be a good source of experience otherwise. Oh, yeah, this Rothgar just reminded me. I did finally get retainers. I feel like I should show that for playthrough completionism or something. Aqua's Alley. I do like that when you buy stuff at the auction house stuff, like, instead of going into your mailbox and you having to get it, it just pops right into your inventory. You don't have to even leave the spot. So I just stood here crafting, basically. You guys! I like these guys. When am I going to deal with these guys again? They're fun. Yeah, is this where the bell was? No? Oh, there's a summoning bell. It's just not the one I was looking for necessarily. So I've got 2 of these guys because they're free. So you made 2 more retainers. I'm employing my dudes. Giving them a better life. This one was amusing to me a little bit because I was like, you can use one of the face paints to just give them eyebrows. So this guy has eyebrows, which is now that I've pointed out, you're like, wait, they don't have eyebrows? And it's like, yeah, they don't have eyebrows. These guys don't have eyebrows. They just have a brow. But like, there's no hair there. Well, there is hair there, but it's not different hair. I keep talking about how there's only 2 faces, but I was mixing up with how there's 2, like, tribes or whatever, not 2 faces. There's 4 faces for Rothgar, actually. That there's there's 8 faces that there's 8 options in the faces menu, but each set of 2 is the same face with different hair, because the hair is part of the face instead of having a hair slot or whatever. And the top 4 are those 2 sets of 2 look like the same face, but they're not quite the same face. So those 2 are technically 2 different faces, but good luck telling them apart in the wild. But then there's my face, which is the Ronso face, which is the bottom right one. And this is the one that I forgot about, is the one on the bottom left. This is the Coearl inspired
face where you can give them like giant facial like bone whiskers or whatever it's called. Like they get like this guy has spikes around his eyes, and you'll see some of them have like big bony whiskers that look like coeurls, and that's the that other category. They're like lynx looking kind of. So there's actually 4 Rothgar faces, not 2. I was thinking of them all as being Ronso and not Ronso, but as you can see between the guy that was just up and this guy, they have completely different faces too, and neither of them are Ronso. And in fact, the primary differentiation between the top option and the bottom option, when you're picking your tribe or whatever, is actually the color scheme. So being able to have these bluish and whitish colors require picking the second option. I think they're called the Lost. And picking the first option gives you all of the bright pinks and browns and like normal fur colors, basically. So this guy's the same group as me, and the other guy's not. Anyway, that was me going back into the character creation menu for the first time since basically creating this this character like a year or 2 ago or whatever. Is it the same guy? Is he following me? Yeah. I guess I just gotta go crafting now. But yeah, I wanted to return. Can I just type it? There we go. I don't have enough stuff on these bars. But I think I have to go to the Levy character in the town that I started in. And then I can get levies by doing their quest or something. Oops. This is my chef outfit at this point. Because I don't have an actual chef's outfit. And also, I already applied glamour once, so it's too much of a pain in the ass to sit there and remove the glamour from every individual slot to make me actually look like whatever the gear is they're giving me so far. What? So you have to be a disciple of war or magic to unlock levies, apparently? Am I on the right weapon? Okay, we're good. Eustace is responsible for assigning guild levies at the Quicksand and is offering to give you an introduction to the world of lev quests. Ah, Zev. Momodi said you might come. I take it you wish to undertake one of the many guild levies available here at the Adventurers Guild. Guild levies are the means by which we document quests for assistance from the citizenry, prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of necessary skills. From battlecraft levies that require the extermination of monsters to tradecraft levies that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term lev quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you head your way to Horizon and speak to Totonoa. He will be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first lev quest. Totonoa at Horizon. Where's Horizon? Over there, apparently. Where is that? Horizon's Edge? I don't remember this map. Is this... Oh, this is what... Yeah, this leads to the hideout of the Scions originally. This was the nearest town, because they didn't give that place a crystal.
A fine day to you, adventurer. My name is Totonoa, and I am in charge of assigning local levy quests here at Horizon. You are come at the behest of Eustace, are you? Excellent. Allow me to set you on your first task. It shall be a simple one, mind you, but before I can permit you to undertake official duties, it is essential that you prove yourself of sound body and mind. Take a moment to review the task outlined in this guild levy. Do you believe it within your capabilities?
It's like for babies. It's level 10.
Marvelous. A word of warning. When near death, pesties are wont to flee to their kin. Slay the beast quickly lest you become a meal for their mates.
Levy allowances. You're gonna do so many. You'll be granted 3 levy allowances every 12 hours Earth time, up to a maximum of 100. You can accept 16 at once. So just like dailies, there's like a quote on how many you can do at a time, but it looks like you stock them up, which is nice. Do I have 100 right now then, or did I just start counting?
Open your journal under duty in the main menu. Begin the selected left quest by pressing the initiate button. When a Suskin Heist feels overmatched, it will flee. It'll then make more appear. It does. They're all gonna get one shot at it. Doesn't matter. Okay. Report to Western Thanalan. Initiate. Your home point is not set to an aetherite in this area. If you return to your current home point any time during the love quest, you abandon. Okay. Okay. The discrepancy between your current level and the love quest recommended level is too great. Continue and you will suffer an experience point penalty. I don't care. Wait, I have a time limit? Be put on your mini map. This is so many fucking tutorials. It's just a quest, isn't it? How is this so complicated? This might be the most over-explained thing, or if it is actually that complicated, overcomplicated thing, I don't see why it would need this many details. Okay, once you initiate a love quest, the location of the quest is the mini-map and the quest to be also identified by the discrete. The list is replaced by information regarding the option love difficulty, time remaining more. Rewards are only granted to those who complete the objectives listed in the time allotted. Okay, what is my okay, shit, there's more? When you initiate a love quest, you'll be given an opportunity to adjust its difficulty. The greater the difficulty, stay in the higher level. So you get more rewards for doing a higher difficulty, but I'm too higher level for even the highest level difficulty. I got it. Fuck you. Yeah, I am too high level. Wow, it's over. When all love quests are fucking sure, Jesus Christ. The presentation of this is a nightmare. Oh, the tutorial went away because I clicked on that. Whatever, it probably didn't matter. But of course you've triumphed. This was such a complicated explanation for me hitting one guy once and then it's over. Here's a well-earned reward. Bonus award based on difficulty, speed of completion. Okay, it's all trash because I'm just here to finish the quest. So, I see no reason to deny you official levies. An industrious individual like yourself could earn a great deal of coin here in Horizon. Do I have to? City-state levies unlocked. What does that mean? What does this unlock? Only one way to find out besides doing extensive online research. Do I need to keep doing more levies with him? Or am I already good for doing levies in this town now? It said city-state, but I don't know what city-state means in the context of this game. Is every one of the... Are these city-states? Or is Horizon a city-state? Did they mean I can only do Horizon? Supposed to go to the aft castle. I think I've memorized where the levy was. It was like to the aft castle, then to the right. And then this was this town's levy person. The drowning wench. Okay, this next... Okay, we're good. So these are city-states. I thought they were nations, but okay. Semantics about stuff that I don't care about that much. Ba-doop. Shoop. Alright. Welcome, welcome. The people of Eorzea are in desperate need of a man of your talents, which is why I have spent the last 24 hours fucking rejecting you every time you walked here. Might interest in you a levy or two. Fieldcraft levies. Troutcraft. Shit. Tradecraft levies? I think fieldcraft is like gathering? Crafting and delivery. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. A grape idea. Deliver bottles of grape juice to Bango Zango 3 out of 3. So I think 3 out of 3 means I already have it. So if I accept this... Oh my god, so there's more tutorials. No, I can't click on the tutorial. I can't click on... There we go. Tradecraft levies, guild levies, different rules than the Battlecraft ones. For example, Tradecraft levies have no time limit and are considered to complete when the items requested have been delivered. Decline information levy objectives. Okay, so it's just there's no time limit. Accept. And then it goes down to level 15 ones, but these other ones should be for better experience.
13, that's experience, right? So 13,000, 34,000, that's like more than half of a level. Like, holy crap. Let's make some dodo omelets then. How the other ones I accepted? 38,000. 23,000. Okay, to Bango Zango. Let's go find Bango Zango. Try to give him the grape juice that I already happen to have. How do I get out of this menu? I don't know how to select a menu. Wait, how... Oh, here's next. Okay. I don't know how to select a menu when I've already, like, accidentally clicked out of it with my controller. Okay, so Bango Zango is, somewhere. Shibidoop. Right there, apparently. Just outside. He just likes to get sun. He seems to be the dedicated person that makes every levy. I already lost them. Where are they? Looked away from the map for 1 second. Wait, what? Bango Zango. Brain food. Oh, I'm upstairs. It shows up like it's on the same map, but it's a different floor. And I can't even jump down because it's actually a different instance. That's why there's no characters down there, despite it being the main Aether thing. The way that these cities are chunked up into a bunch of separate places makes them really weird. I wish they would update the game to make them all one location. Just leave PlayStation 3 behind once and for all. Embrace PS5 era and PC and so on. Aetherite Plaza. They could make this zone one chunk on modern machines. This is a very crowded place. Okay, Bango Zango. The Brugiere Consortium. Great idea.
The Adventurers Guild, are you? Very good, very good.
Here's your grape juice, my lord.
Finished, are we? Let me take a look.
Oh my god, there's another tutorial. Okay, completing tradecraft levies. After creating a request as things, taxes, hand... Is that necessary tutorial? Here's how you hand quest items to a person. I've never done that before.
Finished, are we? Let's take a look. Yes, yes, very good indeed. You have done a fine job today, hero. My superiors at the consortium will be pleased to say the least.
Boom, chunk of level. That was like a third of a level? That's not bad. So now on top of crafting new things, I can also craft these particular things and get more reward as a result. Sweet Nick's Rosy Cheeks! The naming scheme of the Gabus. Okay, so that's that system. That was two systems. Well, that's just one system. They're both levies, but levies are a thing now. I guess it was two systems if you count me showing the retainers. Except I didn't really show the retainers. I just summoned them and was like, look at my cat people. And then that was it. I didn't actually use the retainers, but they're banks. I think you can use them to sell things and stuff, but I just used it. I forgot to explain why, actually. Hey, it's the pig from Monster Hunter World. I used the retainers because you need them for inventory space, because I'm running out of inventory space because, let's be frank, I have too many dyes in my inventory because having a bunch of dyes on hand so I can just switch the cosmetics of my characters without having to go get dyes after looking. Like when I'm making my glamour plates, I just want to look at the screen and click on the thing I want and not be like, okay, well, let's write down all the dyes I want, then go to the store and find them or track them down. So I just bought a bunch of dyes and they're all hidden in my inventory, but now that I'm doing crafting, look at how crowded my inventory is with random bullshit of me grinding through this. So I had to go finally engage with a retainer system for the first time, just because I wanted to jam all of my dyes onto one of those characters, so I can have space for all of the crafting stuff I'm doing while I try to power level all of Culinary in like one spree. So that's where I'm at the Mo. See you when I get to another milestone.
Another day, another milestone.
25.
Those are some chunky upgrades. You turn in some of those deliveries, and you can get like an entire level sometimes if you turn in high quality materials, high quality results or whatever. You get like double the rewards. You end up getting like a whole level. And in particular, there was one that I did that let me turn in like
3 waves of reward. Like I kept getting, like they let me keep adding more. So I essentially got to do one quest 3 times for the same reward over and over again. It's like, oh shit. That'll work for me.
Great timing, Zev. Just so happens I've had a task for you that what'll test your ingenuity in the kitchen. Diving Dove's looking a lot less tense thanks to your dried prunes, but she's still a bit on the pale side for my liking. Woman needs to get some red meat in her, if you ask me, and I wants you to cook it. A big, nice old goat steak should put some color back in her cheeks. Thing is, Diving Dove doesn't care much for the meat. Old goat's tough as leather, you see, and it's got a pretty pungent flavor to boot. Islanders are just about the only folk that's to enjoy it. Safe to say, you'll need to do somewhat about the texture and taste if you want Diving Dove to eat your old goat steak. Got all that? Good, now run along, eh?
So that was a bunch of clarifications that I got to do it right or whatever, but then the result seems to just be, yeah, just do it. Just give it to him. Fuck it. Alright, so this time I guess maybe partly because I was doing other stuff too. Those deliveries, but now I gotta look into the stuff, so you're gonna see me in the process. So my process is I type Final Fantasy XIV Old Goat Chunk, and I type Final Fantasy XIV Garlean Garlic, and then the Eorzean database comes up on my browser, and then I check whether or not you can buy them. Okay, Old Goat Chunk cannot be sold, or is not sold. Garlean Garlic is sold by Jossie in the upper decks. So if I go find Jossie, I can get the garlic, but I gotta get the Old Goat chunks from the auction house, or go kill some old goats. But we're in power leveling mode here. I'm not here to do work. Go away. And these are both, thankfully, in the same zone, which is Hawker's Alley once again. I don't know where. Okay, so Old Goat. Unfortunately, people sell stuff in big old piles. Ooh, quantity. Ooh, 10. 10 for 1 gil each. Thank you, that guy. There's a decent chance for a lot of stuff that you'll get it for 1 gil each, but other times it's less lucky, and then you're like, oh god, every single option costs 30,000 gil? And it's like, can some of you sell it in smaller quantities? You'll have situations where everyone's selling them in huge quantities. What's he playing? Rule the world. That's when I'll rule the world. He's playing Coldplay. God, that song was so popular when I was like graduating high school. At this point, it's pretty old. It's funny that right after they mentioned that they just explained to me that bards can play music in a recent session, and now I'm just seeing it around more. But it's because I'm leveling a spec, which just means for the first time I'm actually spending time around town. I don't know where Jossie is. Am I even in the right place? I'm so bad at finding things in this game most of the time. He's in the Limsa Lominsa upper decks 10 and 8. Where am I right now? Lower decks. Why don't we get our asses over to the upper decks then? Also, where am I? Did he move? Everyone's gathering around him. There were not that many people there a minute ago. Dun, dun, dun. I remember when that song was new. I don't know which one of these is the upper decks. Probably the airship landing. That's probably too high. Middle and lower. Here, this will take me to the upper decks. These are very confusing towns for me. Just trying to make one person happy. One person happy. Oh, we're at the Bismarck. Okay, so they're apparently... I should be looking for 10, 8, basically. So... 8, 10... Right behind me. Wait, shit, Jossie's the name of this person. God damn it. Literally where I should have started. There's the Garlean garlic. I should just have a bunch of those. I'm surprised I don't. Well, that was a huge waste of time. Sorry. Make that all goat steaks all special now. Okay, so always open with inner quiet. So I think that just lasts the entire mission, essentially. And then I try to do basic synthesis up into the point where I think I can only do one more before it'll stop me. Do tricks the trade whenever it pops up because it gives me more of my meter. So I can keep doing abilities. It's just like a free thing. The only downside of tricks the trade is it breaks combos. Okay, I got 24 every time. I need 18 next. So yeah, we're good. Okay. So now I just do these 2 touches back and forth. Basic touch and standard touch. Tricks the trade. And you just keep doing that till you run out of stuff. And also you need to do at least 1 repair. Usually I only get away with 1 because I just don't have that much meter. Without better gear or something. The question is whether I should do... Sometimes when you're ready to do standard touch, tricks the trade procs, and you're like, oh god, is it better to get the stamina back? Or do the tricks the trade combo, because it's more efficient? Because the standard touch is stronger than basic touch, but it only costs as much as basic touch, but only if you do them back to back. So you get it, so you basically only want to use it after the other one. So if that combo gets borked, you're borked. And now I'm in a spot where unfortunately I still have more CP that I can spend, but I'm out of durability and I can't get any more back, so... I think that's it. I don't think I can do anything to get more durability back. Yeah, I don't think I have any durability recovery, so I just go finish it off. Boom, I'll go steak completo. You'd like my opinion on a dish? Very well. What do you have for me? This one. Oh, is this what I think it is? If so, I must warn you that I'm not particularly fond of wild goat. My evaluation may not be the most objective, but if you insist... My word, are you certain this is wild goat? It's not chewy in the slightest. You've done a fine job of tenderizing the meat, I must say. I'm not sure it's wild goat either, since it's the same dish that they previously called dodo. That's definitely the same image. It's not a new model. What's more, I can scarce make out the pungent flavor. It remains to be sure, but it's somehow pleasant, almost delicious when complemented by garlic. Everything is. Put garlic in everything. I put entire cloves of garlic on pizza. Let's go, buddy! Being rich in iron, wild goat's supposedly good for you, but its texture and taste leave a lot to be desired. Which is why I've always loathed the stuff. How ironic that you should choose me, of all people, to sample you. Wait a minute. This is another of the Guildmaster's schemes to nurse me back to health, isn't it? Why, that interfering... I said I would take better care of myself, didn't I? Apparently he thinks he knows better. At any rate, it does not detract. It does nothing to detract from your achievement. You've made me change my mind about wild goat, and that's no small coup. No chef in my native Ul'dah would have gone to such lengths, I'm from Ul'dah, to make the meat appealing. They would have dismissed it as lowly fare, unworthy of their time. Ul'dah cuisine is a true product of life in the Sultanate, you see. Rife with pomp and pretense, I began my career there, but soon grew weary of all the charlatans masquerading as gourmands. To hear them speak, one would assume the gold leaf was an essential part of every meal. That is why I came to Limsa Lominsa. And thank the gods that I did. Here the people love
people's love of cuisine is simple and pure. It shows in the dedication of our guild members. Not a day goes by that I do not count myself fortunate to have been given the opportunity to work alongside fine culinarians such as you. Any of these good? Item compare. That's 6 more control. 3 control, 20 craftsmanship. This to give me no craftsmanship? Yeah. 1 control. It's definitely the jacket. The jacket's a big ol' upgrade. You gotta be a little careful with this stuff because it fucks with your ability to get things done a little bit. When your stats change, you have to worry about whether or not your character suddenly behaves completely differently. When you're trying to not complete stuff preemptively because you're trying to make it good. I think I've unlocked even more abilities. I'm running out of, like, bar to put them on. Look how many fucking buttons there are. Hopefully some of these become redundant and you can throw them in the garbage or something, because, oh my god. This is next level complication for a crafting spec. Like, I guess you can learn all of the crafting specs, but I'm kind of terrified to try to remember this entire thing for multiple ones. It's part of why I'm afraid of changing combat specs, too, is I'm like, it's a lot to remember how to play any of them. I'm trying to do them all right. Holy crap. Am I behind? I think I'm behind. Reduces loss of durability 50% for the next 4 steps. But it costs a bunch of CP. Veneration increases efficiency of synthesis. Am I on the right screen right now? Yeah, I am. Actions by 50% for the next 4 steps. Yeah, standard touches there. Yeah, I've already have some that I've like skipped over because I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to use those. They seem really conditional. Increases the efficiency of next touch action by 100%. Yeah, that's the one that's there. Innovation increases the efficiency of touch actions by 50% for the next 4 steps. What? 100% for 3 steps, 50% for the next 4 steps. These are, like, really redundant. They're like slight switches of each other, which is like more choice than I necessarily want to engage with for a relatively brief crafting period. What the hell? For the next 3 steps, brand of the elements efficiency is increased by 200%, increase determined by current progress, can only be used once per synthesis. What's brand of the elements? So that's what I'm getting at level 37. Well, that's a while from now. These slow down, but then I get 2 at the same time. Oh, brand of the elements increases progress. Efficiency 100%. Success rate 100%. This one's 100. So brand of the elements starts off being the same as basic synthesis, but then this increases its efficiency by 200%. I think that means if it's by 200%, then that means it might become 300%? Or... yeah, I think that's how that works out. Because if you increase it by 100%, then that's 200%, because it's double. Huh. Increase determined by current progress. But... I'm a little confused. These are a lot to unpack, trying to figure out what they do and mean. I'm kind of struggling with some of them. It's basically a huge burst one of this, but it's like 2 steps back to make it work. It says increase is determined by current progress. I assume progress means the crafting progress, not the percentage of high quality. So does that mean the further it is, the more it upgrades? That almost seems redundant. Or is it supposed to be a huge burst at the beginning? Huh. It can be a lot. We're there again.
Bollocks me and ow in the 7 elves am I meant to cook with 1 bloody hand. Ah, of all the God's damned times I could have heard it, why did it have to be now? Forgive me language, son, don't worry, it ain't serious. Well, it's a bit serious, tell the truth. I've got a knackered me and me hand trying to catch a fallen crate, see?
It's like when Worf broke his back.
It'll heal and all, but it hurts like a bastard. Can't so much as scratch me ass with it. Never mind an old skillet. Wouldn't be so bad if we got ourselves a big wig coming to dine today. Wouldn't be so bad, but we got ourselves a big wig coming to dine today, and one of the most powerful men in Ul'dah. Now I've been in business for decades, and I ain't no stranger to coddled dignitaries that what whine about the color of the bloody crockery, and how there's too much parsley garnish on top of their soup. But this ain't no ordinary coddled dignitary we're dealing with. This one fancies himself a food critic, and he's always out to find fault, real or not. And that ain't the worst of it. Owing to his influence, he's driving more than a few respectable establishments into the ground. For this, he's earned himself the name Chef's Bane in culinary circles. Each time the man's dined at the Bismarck, I've personally done the cooking so as to avert disaster. Don't get me wrong, I've got complete trust in all me chefs, but if the Bismarck goes under, the guild goes with it. And that ain't a burden I can put on just anyone's shoulders. But this time, someone else is gonna have to fill in for me, and I wants that someone to be you, Zev. You've proven yourself more than capable, and in high-pressure situations besides. I'm confident you won't let us down. You'd do well to begin by talking with Divan Dove. Being a native to Ul'dah, might be she knows something. The chef's bet. I mean, Lord Lolorito. Oh shit, it's Lolorito. I am aware of the situation, but don't panic. Though the guildmaster is indisposed, all is not lost yet. In case you're unfamiliar with our distinguished guest, he is the head of the East Aldenard Trading Company. Though you may not have heard that name before, you will most certainly have heard of the many famous brands it owns, such as Eshtame's Lapidaries and Sunsilk Tapestries. I don't know what either of those are. I know who Lolorito is more than either of those things. Lord Lolorito's countless successes have made him the wealthiest man in Ul'dah, a place where wealth and influence are synonymous. It goes without saying that he has a seat in the syndicate, and the cabal that rules the Sultanate. Ah, yes. Lets you wonder, Ul'dah is only nominally a sultanate these days. Anyway, is often the way of men and means. Lord Lolorito is lover of fine cuisine, and the guildmaster doubtless mentioned he's made a name for himself as a ruthless food critic. The man has a penchant for making life miserable for us chefs. Indeed, he never places an order, but demands you instead impress him, and therein lies our first dilemma, what to serve. Lest you think the fates unduly mischievous, I am happy to report that the odds are not wholly stacked against us. It just so happens that Lolorito's butler, a fellow named by the name of Nono Pesa, is dining at the Bismarck at this very moment. This is a golden chance to learn what matter of dish Lolorito craves. Go to Nono Pesa at the terrace and try to coax the information out of him. Good luck.
Lolorito. Let's see. So he's like in the main story, right? It was Teleji Adeleji that did the assassination plan, and Lolorito that like subverted it, and so on. Yeah. Yeah. For a second there, I was like, it'd be really funny if we were dealing with a guy who fucking dies before he died, because technically this quest would predate him dying. But no, this is Lolorito's the guy that used that whole situation to gain more power. Well, I think technically saving the queen's life, if that's what happened.
I'm sorry? I think I may have misheard. Did you say you would be preparing Lord Lolorito's meal? Well, this is rather unexpected, but if Master Lingseth saw fit to entrust the task to you, then you must not be without skill. You wish to know what my master desires to eat? Finally, it occurs to someone to ask me that question. It is my duty to see that my lord never wants for comfort, and naught pleases me more than to see Lolorito in high spirits. As such, I should be glad to share with you what I know. Shortly prior to arriving in Limsa Laminsa, my master spoke of being seized by a craving of a hearty meal of meat. Though he did not mention a specific dish, I happen to know that smoked raptor is a particular favorite of his. Needless to say, a man of such refined taste as he would expect no less than the finest sample of the dish, made with only the finest ingredients. I hope this information serves you well. Lord Lolorito is due to conclude his business negotiations presently, and will desire to take his meal thereafter. Once the smoked raptor is ready, pray bring to me.
I shall see it delivered to my master. The higher the quality achieved during the synthesis, the greater chance that the finished item will be of a higher grade. Using high quality materials provides a bonus to initial quality, increasing the probability of making a high quality item. Okay, so I have to make a high quality smoked raptor, specifically. Alright, so first of all, I assume it's going to be in this new tier. Yep. Smoked raptor. I'm going to need a raptor shank and sun lemon. Blah, 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 blah. Do you sell raptor? I wish these were alphabetical. Oh, can I click on this? Can't click on this? That's annoying. I don't see raptor. Alright, so. Raptor shank. Is it sellable? Available for purchase? No. Okay. Sun lemon. Available for purchase. Ah. At the Sagaheen vendor at Western Lanaska. So you can buy that. I also might want to buy some black pepper and olive oil. You probably sell those, right? Black pepper, olive oil, black pepper, olive oil, black pepper, olive oil, black pepper, olive. Black pepper. Just get in there. Olive oil, no? I might have to make a bunch of attempts at it or something. Alright, so... First we shall visit Hawker's Alley to grab that raptor shank. Is it cheap? It's fine. Yeah, I'll get 8 for 640. That's pretty fine. All right. Nope, I clicked weird. Okay, so we need to go to Western Lanaska. At Aleport. Look for the Sagaheen vendor. Uh, 1722. Right there. And Nov's Nursery. Is there a local stone anywhere? No? Where am I? I can fly here, can I? This isn't a town. Dim boom 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 boom. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Can I fly over this gate? Or am I stopped in some way? Nope. What a random place. Hopefully it's not like a faction or something that I'm not able to trade with or something. Oh, wrong button. Hello? Sagaheen. Oh, Mender. I'm looking for a vendor. I don't even know these guys. Hello, fish people. Oh no, we did a whole beast tribe thing with you guys. Maybe I can even be friends with you guys later. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. It would appear that I need a,
This is a waste of a trip. It would appear that I need some Beastmen currency stuff. This is a whole thing. I should be worried whenever they send me to a vendor that's not in the main town. Alright, well. Back to the board. Could have just bought it. Hopefully Sun Lemons aren't super expensive. Well, that sucks. This is technically more expensive. Wait, that's way more expensive. There's 99 of those ones. I guess I'll just bite the bullet. I'm just trying to level this up. And I don't use money for much else, so I might as well use it for this, I guess. It just feels better when I get away with spending basically nothing. Smoked Raptor. Let's use high quality table salt, I guess, because that's all I've got going for me. We're trying to high quality this shit. Okay. It's very noisy around here. Crafted in the public. I try to do those other crafting things first before I start making progress, because I might trigger a bonus replenishing of CP, and it's wasted if I let CP stay full. But now we gamble. Success. And then I get a Tricks the Trade so I can go harder. Gamble. Oh fuck, I just broke it. Forgot about durability. Gotta start over. It's a lot to juggle. But yeah, I usually do that and then 2 basic touches first. Or basic and normal touch. Because then I have a CP deficit a little bit. And I can refill that with the procs of Tricks the Trade if I get the chance. Then I try to get it all the way up to just 1 below max with this. Then go back to doing quality up until I run out. But I forgot that if I'm at 10 durability and I can't replenish it, then that means I have to give up. Actually, I went one too far. I got excited about the proc of having... Yeah, there it is again. Tricks the Trade at the last second, but I can't spend it. And I failed. I failed at making a high-quality raptor. So I'm just gonna keep practicing making raptor, I guess. I think the percentage is the chance of me getting a high quality, like it's a dice roll, right? I think that's how it works. Did I get it? I don't think I did it, I think I just leveled up. Yeah. Well. Oh. I'm out of olive oil. I'll get it eventually, damn it. Alright. Let's see. Let's try it with mostly high quality ingredients and see if that helps. I have everything but sun lemon as high quality. Oh yeah, immediately 11%. That'll get me somewhere, right? I could also probably go to the auction house and buy better gear or something. That'd probably help a lot. But trying not to go that deep, although it might have been cheaper, I don't know. All I know is that meter got a whole lot fuller, a whole lot faster this time. Whew, it almost completed early. Making me scared. That quality's getting... The meter's getting so high, but the percentage isn't actually moving that much. $71. Come on, game.
Fuck me. Maybe next time, but I'm out of time right now. I gotta be somewhere. I feel like the HQ represents a chance of it becoming high quality. So I'm trying to get that as high as possible, and then, but also just relying on luck. So earlier when I had a much higher chance, that was much better. I really fucked up by getting to like 80%, but then failing the craft. And then I'd take the parts away, so I couldn't even replicate it again, because now I'm screwed. Oh wait, I need to shit. I didn't take care of this. Okay. So that's almost done. I'm out of CP, didn't get any more procs, so I have to do the gamble. It failed. So we're at 13%. This fucking sucks. Trying to record this sucks. That's a mistake. Just fucking be like, oh, I made it, haha. My god, I look ridiculous. These leggings, look at this. Look at these pants. I look like Sonic the Hedgehog. I look like only the bottom half of me, but I look like Sonic the Hedgehog. So I found the vendor that sells better gear, and so I have like every slot upgraded basically. And I also came all the way over to here because there's a vendor that sells soup that gives you like plus 10% CP. Can you stack it? No, okay. Let's try this again. See if all this amounts to me being better or something. This has been a struggle. Big ol' struggle. I missed my proc. 44. 88. Okay, so that part's faster already on its own. But I think I missed some procs, so I'm kind of screwing up there. And there's all my luck gone. %'s not great. And I have failed again. I'm probably doing something wrong. I'm shocked how complicated this is. But I gotta keep a really close eye on that condition to see when my procs happen. Because if I miss one, that's a setback. Hey! And of course, a decent chunk of it's just fucking RNG. It's a little late. If you could, just falling apart a little bit here. These bonus Final Fantasy chunks are weird in that I'm like recording them on like the edges of my schedule at various times, just kind of making it work sometimes. Is this not the right place? No, he's at like the other major looking place. He's by the aft castle. Because that's where the deliverables person thingy is. Wait, no. Never mind. I forgot what I was even doing. Right, this is a main quest. I'm not doing one of those side things. I wouldn't be recording that anymore. This is the main story.
Remember, Lord Lolorito will accept nothing less than the best. Your smoked raptor must represent the finest available ingredients prepared with the utmost skill.
And a lot of RNG.
Ah, the smoked raptor is ready. Good. Now I trust you won't object to an inspection. Lest you worry about your handiwork being defaced, my years serving Lord Lolorito have taught me how to taste with sight and smell alone. That's not what taste means. Although smell is related. By the gods, this raptor is sublime. In fact, losing your sense of smell fucks up your ability to eat food, I think. Like, in the same way. The marriage of cracked pepper and sun lemon begets an irresistible fragrance that perfectly complements the aroma of the meat. The flavor is rounded up by the mellow fruitiness of olive oil, which also leads to the shank of lustrous sheen that tantalizes the eye. I have presided over Lord Lolorito's dining table for many years, and I can say without reservation this is the most delectable smoked raptor I have ever had the pleasure of not eating.
That's painful. I do keep showing food to people that can't eat it. That was the big change with the one lady, is that she actually ate him at least.
It is a little wonder that Master Lingsath deemed you fit to cook in his stead. I doubt you even could have delivered a better rendition of the Master's favorite dish. You, sir, are quite a culinarian.
I only had to make like 20 of them.
Ah, but I sense you are more relieved than flattered. Hardly surprising, I suppose. Much and more is said of my lord's uncompromising approach to cuisine. While I will not refute the rumors, you may be rest assured that Bismarck has no cause to worry. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I must see my lord's meal delivered to him. You may look forward to hearing his judgment anon, and entirely without trepidation, if my senses do not fail me. Pray send Master Lingsath my compliments.
And then I teleported back to here again. This is my chef costume. Don't I look like a chef? Obviously. My god. The Manderville set is definitely more on brand for this setting, even though I'm probably should look like those guys, but
You did it. You did it, Zev. You impressed the pants off Lolorito's butler. Nono Pesa knows his master's taste better than his own, and his approval is the only assurance I need. The guild's safe, and it's all thanks to you. You never cease to amaze me, Zev. You came to us with nary any knowledge of cooking, and now you're like a second left hand, and you did it yourself because no one teaches you anything, honestly. Well, that didn't come out right, but what I meant to say was you're as useful to me as the hand I oiled my skillet with, and somewhat no culinarian could do without. You've got it in you to be one of the finest chefs in the realm, and I would see you fulfill your potential. Promise me you'll keep at your cooking.
are any of these upgrades? Because I did just upgrade my gear. That's a downgrade. That's the same item, funnily enough. What did I just, oh, it's a silver piece. Right, that's not gear. Gotta get 3 more levels now. Only 18 to go, then I'll be able to do the Moogle stuff. I think 50 is when you do it. Just gotta get it going.
Here we go, sir.
What good of you to drop in again, Zev? You'd be surprised how many of your guildmates stopped coming all together thinking they knew all what needs knowing. But any scholarly would tell you the learning never stops, and I speak from experience. There's some that say I'm the best in the realm, but there ain't a day that would pass as I don't discover something new. Now you and me were chefs first and foremost. Nope, I'm a samurai. But there's more to the restaurant business than just cooking. And that's why I want you to speak with Letitia, our bookkeeper, before coming to us. She herself was a scholarly doing customs work at Meal Van Gate. You stand to learn much and more by seeing things from our perspective. Could you imagine a version of Final Fantasy XIV where you can just be like a chef or something, and you can like beat the whole campaign that way? Like, it's just a different storyline where you just witness the events of everything from the perspective of like villagers, and you don't go fight the big boss. You just kind of weather it and go try to be the best like carpenter you can be. Like, I can't even think of examples of that. Even games like, I think, Racketeer, or that game I played that was a roguelike where you run a shop. Whenever I see games where you run a shop or you are a chef or something in this kind of setting,
You always go fight monsters to stock your shop or get ingredients, like in Battle Chef Brigade. I can't really think of examples usually that don't work that way. Ah, Zeb, the chef who prepared Lord Lolorito's meal in the Guildmaster's stead. Thanks to your heroics, the Bismarck's reputation came through unscathed. We all owe you for that. So what brings you to my counter? Master Linkset said you have to learn about the restaurant business at large, you say? Why, of course. It'd be my pleasure to share with you such knowledge as I possess. But before we begin, I could do with a bite to eat, and it's been a long day and a busy shift. I haven't had the chance to sit down with a proper meal. By way of boredom, might I trouble you to prepare some ratatouille for me? And call me spoiled, but please make it the most exquisite serving you can manage. My thanks in advance. Letitia, I'm here with you. Ratatouille, how dare you? Okay, we have 5 high quality ingredients this time. Or 4, I think. Come on, buddy. Might as well do that now. Come on, get up there. Daddy needs a new pair of something else to do with his life. Ooh, get to do a combo again right at the end. That's pretty good. 86. Watch me fail anyway. Da da ba da da. I leveled up. At least there's that. Ooh. You just had to go and do this to me, didn't you, Letitia? Yeah, you just gotta get higher quality ingredients. It's not worth it otherwise. At least if you're bad like me. Maybe there's, like, better tactics that I'm missing. I don't mean to rush you, but if the ratatouille takes much longer, I fear I'm gonna pass out from exhaustion. I will strangle you. Okay. Such an enticing aroma. I will enjoy this right away. I can't remember the last time I had such tasty ratatouille. That was truly wonderful. You guys never eat things, you just stare at them and hold your hands over them like you're trying to get warm. And with my hunger sated, we can finally delve into the kind of work I do here. In fact, you have just witnessed one of my most important duties, keeping track of our members' progress. I found that sampling each person's rendition of ratatouille gives a marvelous insight into their growth. Never had ratatouille. Owing to its simplicity, a vegetable sauté lends itself well to variation, allowing the chef to pour himself into its creation. Indeed, your own bespeaks your ability to create a quality dish under strict time constraints. Do not underestimate that skill. You'll find a great deal of the restaurant's success lies in performing tasks expeditiously. As an example, some other services I provide are procuring ingredients, ensuring our equipment functions, and perhaps most importantly, listening to our customers. If any of these tasks were ignored for an extended period, it's fair to say that Bismarck would fall into chaos, and our name would lose its considerable luster. Well, I trust you now have something of an insight into my responsibilities. I only wish that all our members shared your curiosity. You just call me curious? How dare you? About what goes on to running this place. You just said that right to a cat's face. What's wrong with you? One more control. Yep, the chest is probably usually the biggest upgrade. And I get a new weapon. Oh my god. Fixed it. Whew, that was close. Oh yeah, more late night cooking. Almost level 41. Made a lot of acorn cookies. That is what this phase more or less requires. And sauerkraut, apparently?
Oi, Zeb, you're just the lad I was looking for. Which is to say, you'd be the lad what Letitia's looking for. She's in need of some practice ads, and you've got the only one she'll trust. Well, besides mine, of course, but I've got my own matters to attend to.
Take forewarning, though, Zev, and better you get, the more others will turn to you. 'Tis a fine feeling being relied upon, but it can be a right pain in the arse too. Any road, enough of me prattle, run along and find out what Letitia wants.
Make me 2 ratatouilles. Never actually. I remember looking up Ratatouille after seeing the movie, and it didn't look anything like what it looked like in the movie, which just raised more questions about. I was still not sure what it was. My thanks for agreeing to help, Zev. Now I will tell you the details of your task, but I must ask that you keep it in the utmost confidence. The Admiral is scheduled to host an afternoon tea for visiting dignitaries, and the Bismarck has been called upon to provide the repast and refreshments. I have been charged with conceiving the menu and require help to make a few sample dishes. I would be grateful if you could prepare a blood currant tart. Oh, I've made one of those before. A serving of pastry fish and a cup of chamomile tea. I made that before. All the finest quality. Oh, maybe not that part. As a woman of the sea, the Admiral drinks liquor like most folk drink water, but the same cannot be said of her guests, hence the afternoon tea as opposed to, say, a dinner banquet. Alas, we know little and less of their tastes besides that, so I'm forced to consider a wide variety of options. It has been proven to be quite a task, but with your help, I am confident that we may serve up a menu to please. Ooh. Blood currant tart, pastry fish, and cup of chamomile tea that are all high quality. God, how would I even know if I had it or not? God, I'm screwed. Hang on a minute. Oh, right. Summoning bell, summoning bell, summoning bell, summoning bell. Wouldn't they put a summoning bell in the place where you need to use your items? No? No? Too convenient? Hawker's Alley should be good enough. I ran out of inventory space again. So now my stuff is on my second dude. Hello? Camera angle does not look at you when I do that, because it's looking at the bell, I guess. Whatever you need, leave it to me. I have my methods. Yeah, your methods of giving me back my shit? Okay. Okay, can you get out of the way of the objectives? Thank you. God, how would you even find it in the first place? Pastry fish, blood currant tart, and chamomile tea. Admittedly, God, I have a lot of random things in here right now. Oh, is that it? Next tab is like some yeah, okay. I've definitely made cup of chamomile and blood currant tart before. I might even have the materials for it still. Turn this game down a little bit. Ba-choop. Chamomile tea. Yeah. Level 24. So I might be able to defeat it all on my own. But yeah, I believe these were for turn-ins of the levies or whatever. I should have taken advantage of the thing. That was a mistake. No, don't explode. No, I need, come on, that's improbable. %? That's a good spike. Oh, right. I didn't. I'm worse at this the moment I start recording, because then I'm just trying to kind of keep it going and not like triple checking every element of the screen.
Yeah, I forgot to actually craft it. Which I do, that's a problem, like, that's a mistake I make way more on camera. Alright. Yeah, it's almost, I can almost one-shot it, which is a little dangerous. Durability back up. And I'm all out of that stuff, so I got to gamble. Oh, I just pressed it too fast and lost my proc. I'm just a mess. This is the loop, huh? I'll sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'll just knock this out right now on camera, and then I get 2 attempts deep, and I'm like, it's not working. I'll see you guys later. You get the idea. It's not that interesting. I think I've got them all. How you guys doing? Because I'm currently losing my mind. That's a little food pun. How are their items are requested coming along? Lest you forget, it's a blood currant tart, a serving of pastry fish, and a cup of chamomile tea that I need. All of the finest fucking quality. Here you go, ma'am. It didn't take any time at all. Ah, such a tantalizing medley of aromas. I cannot wait to sample each one. When did fish pastries get so popular? You've outdone yourself again, Zev. As soon as our guests seat themselves at the table, their noses will be enticed by the rich, relaxing fragrance of chamomile. Having taken a warming sip of the tea, their attention will turn next to the tart and pastry. For an instant, they are at a loss, as both dishes are prepared with such loving detail. Is this mere food to consume or art to admire? How soon is it going to get to them? It needs to be hot. They feel a twinge of sadness as they must efface such a beauty, but that sensation is short-lived, for no sooner do their teeth break the flaky crust than they experience a veritable symphony of tastes and textures. The making of pastries and sweets demands not only a delicate hand, but artistic sense besides, and you, Zev, are possessed of both. I can recommend you to the Admiral without reserve. I owe you an apology and an explanation. I wasn't being wholly forthright with you. While I am indeed tasked with conceiving the menu for the Admiral's function, it's also my job to select the guild member who will serve as her chef. And I'm thrilled to inform you that that honor shall fall to you, the man who passed my test with flying colors. There is no doubt in my mind that you will represent the Bismarck admirably. Keep up the fine work and be close at hand for when the Admiral has need of you. I did it. Look at me go. Three more control versus 5 craftsmanship and 1 control. I don't really remember what these stats do from one to the other, to be honest. But I got the chest last time, I guess. Level 42. We're getting there. Yeah, I leveled up making one of the items too. So I'm a bit ahead. I'm clicking every wrong menu. Okay. Whew, we're almost there. Level 49. I realized that they gave me a really easy recipe where they're like, yeah, just go grab some apples and make apple cider or whatever, where the only ingredient is apples. And I'm like, really? And then it's one of those things where it's the type of levy you can turn in 3 times. Like, they want 1 order of 3 to succeed. But then you can have 3 orders of 3, and you can do so you can turn in 3 waves per go. And then every time that you turn in high quality apple cider or whatever, I think it's literally just called apple juice. It's probably just right here. Yeah, look at that. It's just some mirror apples. So I just bought a big pile of mirror apples. Every time you turn in high quality ones, you get double the reward. So it's a quest you can turn in 3 times at a time, and you get double the reward every time they're high quality. So incentive to get that reward in addition to the experience you get for making high quality in the first place. And then, because levies are just weird repeatable quests, you just walk back to the aft castle, grab it again, and then go back to the main square and turn it in 3 times again. Like, it's just a loop. And so I just sat there and gained like the whole, I'm about to be level 50, so now it's just time to do both story quests back to back, I guess, assuming this quest gets me to 50 to unlock the next one. I think this should be the 45 one.
I'm told you passed Letitia's test with flying colors, and now you're a cook for the Admiral's official functions. Well, the time's come for you to begin flexing them culinary muscles for the good of Leminson diplomacy. Aye, word arrived from the bridge just now. A foreign dignitary's come to Limsa, and the Admiral wants us, by which I mean you, to fashion the meal together. Letitia's got all the details, so you'll want to speak with her. Go and do us proud, Zev. I'm gonna do some cooking, and then I'm gonna give up after 2 attempts and do it off camera, because it just takes a lot. Getting the proc for high quality. Ugh. Like, I'm totally open to the idea of doing something wrong, but god, what a pain. I'm waiting for you, Zev. As I'm sure Linksath informed you, we are playing host to a man of some importance, an emissary from the Holy See of Ishgard. Your task is to prepare a dish that will satisfy him. When the Admiral receives foreign visitors, she ordinarily requests that we serve them the best Leminson cuisine. This time, however, she wishes to treat her guests to a taste of home away from home, a gesture of goodwill. To this end, you are to prepare a serving of Zemail gratin. It is a baked dish of eft tail and popotos, creamy and warming. That is the mainstay in the cold climes of Ishgard. Suffice to say that only the finest sample of the dish, made with only the finest ingredients, will do on this occasion. So make high quality Zemo gratin, or whatevs. Ah yes, it certainly looks and smells the part. Let us see if the same can be said of the taste. Oh my. Simply exquisite. The crust is baked to golden perfection, this crust, and breaking it yields the creamy goodness beneath. It's like a pot pie. F-tail tends to be lean and sinewy, but grinding itself is the problem. The Ishgardians have prepared the meat in this fashion since eras past, and I am pleased to see that you have done likewise. As for the popoto slices, they are boiled enough to be cooked through, yet not so much as to render them bereft of texture. In summary, your Zemail gratin leaves not to be desired. Lest you wonder, the dish takes its name from one of Ishgar's oldest and proudest families. House Zemail has long stood at the forefront of castle building. Legend has it the family created this dish in order to fill the bellies and warm the hearts of their workers, and I am confident that your rendition will do the same to our esteemed guests. Today your Culinarian creation shall serve not only to sate hunger, but also to close the distance between nations. You can hold your head high, up high, Zev. Keep up your efforts, and soon you'll become the equal of Master Linksath himself. What we get? More control on a deer stalker. The thing I already bought at the store. 2 control, so this one has more control. Da 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 da, all in good taste. I'm level 50. There's a little dragon or something on the bottom of my pan. That seems like it would make my pan worse at being a pan. It's on both sides? That's silly. The bottom of a pan is supposed to be flat. This only makes it a shittier pan. Thank the gods you're here, Zev. The Admiral's due to receive the Sultana of Uldad, and Bismarck's been called on to handle the welcoming feast, but that ain't the half of it. The Sultana specifically requested that your cooking be served. It seemed word of your talents reached Her Majesty's ears, and not would do, but she must sample your culinary creations. Now that's all well and good, but there's a bleeding lot at stake here. Pleasing the Sultana would win ye more acclaim than aught else you could do.
But if you were to bugger it up, well, I'd rather not dwell on it. Right now, right now, all we know is she's keen to dine on somewhat tasty. She's keen to like food that's tasty? Wow. But if you want to guarantee your royal client's satisfaction, you need to learn what she's hankering for. As always, you can count on the help of your guildmates. For starters, you do well to consult Divin Dove, woman's from Ul'dah, as you know, and might be as she can afford some insights into the Sultana's preferences. Off you go, now, and good luck. I figure there's a decent chance they'll have you encounter everybody, because this is like the season finale, I would think. This is the end of the 1 to 50 leveling experience. Then you go off to an expansion and probably meet new people. In Ul'dah, commoners like myself seldom get the chance to see the Sultana in the flesh. 'Tis a great honor, being called upon to prepare her grace's meal, but I warn you to proceed with caution. I'm sure you would recall Lord Lolorito, your erstwhile patron. Well, a troubling rumor is circulating to the effect that he arranged this royal visit. As a member of the Syndicate, it's entirely within his powers to do so. And if the whispers can be believed, Lolorito's sole purpose for bringing the Sultana to Limsa is to humiliate you, Zev, and by extension, the Bismarck. Whatever his reasons, 'twould seem he is still intent on proving our creations wanting. Why? He's just mad at me specifically? I mean, he is up to shit all the time, and I'm an obstacle. So as to preserve our good name, it would be to your benefit to do as the Guildmaster suggested and learn all you can of the Sultana's tastes. For this, I recommend you consult Letitia. Knowing her, she's already begun looking into the matter. Step 1 in making the Sultana happy. Don't feed her poison. She hates that, and it makes her bodyguard lose his arm. I've been expecting you, Zev. I may be more bookkeeper than chef, but I'm no less a member of the Bismarck. As such, I mean to do all in my power to see that you succeed in pleasing the Sultana. Lord Lolorito has gone to great lengths to prevent us from discovering the Sultana's preferences, but discover them we shall. Yeah, the person from Ul'dah actually didn't have any advice about the food. At any given time, there are a great many Uldans visiting Limsa, be it for pleasure or leisure. I suggest you begin by learning all you can from them. You might also wish to speak with Rube Epokin, a former colleague of mine at Mail Van's Gate. As the customs officer, she has an overview of exports to Ul'dah. I realize that this may be a stretch, but we cannot have too many hints. That's a lot of things. Kokorama. What a name.
You would know about the Sultana. Her grace is possessed of a great heart, and that much is plain. But if you ask my honest opinion, she's rather young to be ruling. Oh, her preference at the table. In that case, I know for a fact that she is partial to crowned pie. I once went to a patisserie to buy one, only to be informed that her grace also had bought the entire shop.
Damn. Well, I guess we're done investigating. There we go. That wasn't even like a secondhand rumor or anything. That was just like a personal experience. Unless they're lying. Never trust anyone. Ever.
Why, yes, I do happen to come from Ul'dah. Is there something you require? You wish to know about what the Sultana likes to eat? I scarce qualify to judge such things, but I do recall one time I went to the markets. There was a vendor crying his stock of meats, and if the fellow is to be believed, his beef was bound for the royal kitchens to be used to make beef stew for her grace. I hope that helps.
Beef pie or whatever. I think I watched Sweeney Todd, having not known yet that savory pies were even a thing. So I was like, what the fuck do you mean meat pies? That's illegal. That's not an apple or a pumpkin. This is the entire wrong flavor profile. And what do you... I don't want... There's animals in the pie now? I'm not ready for this. Just kidding though, there was humans in the pie. Where the fuck are these people? Dare. I guess I should teleport down to that spot. Maybe that'll get me to the right map. Because I believe we're not on the right map. Then you have the last guy where I don't even know where that is. The gate or whatever. Is that even a gate here in this town? There are so many people here. So many crafting noises. What the Sultana likes to eat, you ask? I cannot claim first-hand knowledge, but some moons ago there was an article in the Mytholai. Her Grace was on a royal visit to Gridania, where she reportedly fell in love with a local dish, something called a trapper's quiche, if memory serves. Are these all options? Or am I going to find out I have to make all 4 of these in one go? Because that'll be a bit much. Oh god, that's going to be the finale, huh? Make all 4 of these dishes and they're all high quality. At the same time. Thank you, automatic opening door. Talk to me, Rube.
Ah, you must be from the Bismarck. Letitia sent word that you might be along to learn what manner of cuisine the Sultana enjoys. While I do not have plain answers for you, I can tell you that F-Tail suddenly vanished from the Leminson market right before her Grace arrived. Some investigative work reveals that the tails were snapped up by the East Aldenard Trading Company, which is chaired by none other than Lord Lorito. Somehow I doubt this is a simple coincidence. After all, when one thinks of Eft Tail, one can't help but think of the eponymous dish, Eft Steak. Oh, I was hoping it'd be the thing I already made, because then I would just already have a high quality on hand. I would wager that Lord Lodorito seeks to prevent you from making it. All the more reason to prepare a plate, no? He's just specifically coming after me, that punk. Lodorilo's a little piece of shit, isn't he? Tis good to see you return, Zev. Judging by your elated expression, I take it your investigation has borne fruit. 4 potential fruits, you say? An F steak, a bowl of beef stew, a serving of trapper's quiche, and a crowned pie. Picking which one the Sultana has the greatest tender for is a quandary. I did make a crowned pie earlier. I wonder if it was good or not. So why not prepare all of them? This is to be a grand banquet, is it not? I knew it. It would certainly not be taken amiss if you were to present several dishes. With that settled, best get to work. Needless to say, all the dishes must be prepared to the highest standard. Once they are ready, please deliver them to the banquet venue. Speak with Xanthael at Bulwark Hall, and he will grant you admittance. This is the moment of truth, Zev. Go and do us proud. Fuck, 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 fuck. I don't like it when they give me this quest style because it doesn't have a checklist, so it doesn't tell me whether or not I have them. I have to like check all of them manually, which sucks because the inventory stuff in this game is like, oh yeah, just scroll through 70 pages of bullshit. Cool. Like at least when you're turning it in, it'll highlight them, but I can't turn them in till I have all of them. They all have to be high quality, so that does narrow it down to the shiny ones. There's Blood Currant Tart, Chamomile Tea, F-Tail for crafting some shit. Yeah, these are all ingredients, aren't they? Yeah, if I have any of those things, they're going to be at the summoning bell. Sup, 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 sup. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he's got all my dice. Ratatouille! Not what I need. Smoked raptor.
Antelope steak. Looking for the shinies. Mutton stew. Marmot steak. Flatbread. Well, shit. Braised pipira. I did click on that a minute ago, but I guess I missed it or something. Does that guy have a giant tail? That guy has a giant tail. That would have been good for my Halloween costume. I didn't know that existed. Huh. I'm sure I made a crowned pie, but it must have been lower quality, or maybe I turned it in already. I might have turned it in already. It's good luck keeping track of this stuff. Alright, well, time to get busy making literally all of these items from scratch.
Oh boy.
Please work, please work, please work, please work. I couldn't take any more. Are you the Culinarian, Zev Dargavash? I am informed that you will be serving an effed steak, a bowl of beef stew, a serving of trapper's quiche, and a crowned pie for the Admiral's banquet. My lord and ladies are beside themselves with anticipation. Pray do not keep them waiting over long. Steak. There it is. Is it working? Oh my god, they took it. All I did was buy them at the auction house, the finished products. I didn't cook anything. I couldn't take it anymore. This fucking RNG. For 4 in a row? I'm like, no, I'll be here for an hour. Ah, the dishes. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You may enter. I do declare, that was a most magnificent meal. My sole lament is that I cannot eat another bite. Would that I had the girth of a cabo. Whoa.
It gladdens me to see your majesty so well satisfied.
Forsooth, never have I known such satisfaction at table. You did not exaggerate when you told me that a culinarian of surpassing skill was to be found in Limsa Lominsa. Never did I imagine it would be you, dear Zev. Thanks to you, I have tasted heaven. My gratitude is yours. I didn't cook any of it. I'm a fraud. Don't let them know.
How could he possibly have known every one of the Sultana's favorite dishes? Instead of being humiliated, he ends up winning her grace's adulation. Bah!
When do I get to step on this punk? Did you say something, Lord Lorito? Why did you say that out loud?
Nay, your majesty, I was merely admiring the cuisine.
As you say. But truly, your presence here is a surprise of the highest order. You must allow me to send you a gift befitting your service this day. 100,000 gil, please. I've slowly racked up a debt over the course of this 50 levels. You were given to understand that I requested you by name. Forgive me, but there appears to be a misunderstanding. I had entrusted the arrangements wholly to Lord Lolorito. What bullshit were you up to, huh? I did it. I spent money to solve a problem. I'm learning a lot. Is he playing a specific song? He seems to just be trying things out or something. I'm not sure. Makes me feel a little worse because he's probably there in person instead of just botting. So he's like, oh, he walked away. He overestimates the range of his audio. It doesn't reach very far here. There's booming soundtrack and a bunch of other noise.
I've heard all about it, Zev. You did it again, gods bless you. To have the Sultana herself praise your cooking as a taste of heaven. Else even I can't boast of such a feat. I've surpassed you, master. The Admiral commends me for training such a fine culinarian, but I did know more and teach you what it means to be one. Make no mistake, 'twas you what did all the hard work.
I know, you didn't teach me anything. You literally didn't. The magic tutorials that pop up taught me everything, and even them, they weren't enough. Like, I still kind of don't know what I'm doing, to some extent.
You've surpassed even myself for fame, Zev. There ain't nothing left I can tell you what you don't already ken. I'm prouder than I've got any right to be.
Like, the biggest burst of experience was the last 10 levels, because every level takes longer. And the last 10 levels was me just auto-crafting apple juice without even doing the minigame at all.
Nay, tain't no modest accomplishment, lad. And from here you'll go on to reach any even greater heights from our craft. But wherever you end up, always remember me words. It's passion what makes a culinarian. With that passion close to your heart, go and put smiles on your faces of folk with your cooking. You can be sure I'll be striving to do the same.
Do I get to wear it? I don't get to wear the chef's hat. Then what's the point? Undo entire career. New boots? That's a big boost to control. You're telling me you couldn't make the chef's hat fit on a Rothgar head? This concludes the Culinarian quest for Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. Complete the main scenario. And then Link Seth will apparently give it to me. So, right now.